It's called the Big Island for a reason. Everything is big. The animals, the celebrations, and of course, Aloha Aina, love of the land.
Everybody wants to be food sustainable. Everybody wants to be food resilient. What our community is saying, you know what? We want to be food sustainable. 50% of what we consume, we want to be able to raise that in 10 years.
We got fresh produce, everything's fresh. And our market here focus on fresh produce and food.
Kohala was always sustainable agriculturally. This is the home of Kamehameha. You know, when Captain Cook came, he said there were 40,000 people greeted him. How come today we got 5,600 and we can't feed ourselves? So we're trying to shift the pendulum. It's not that easy, but to have families and young people go back into farming.
Fuertes believes the shift can happen with natural farming techniques and innovative mentoring programs like Kahana no Eau, which literally means the traditions of the land are preserved by the youth.
This was an old farm that never been used for 20-something years, and the owner said we could use the farm, and so the community got together growing plants without chemicals.
I wanted to join Kahana no Eau to learn about how to farm kalo. It is a haven to me. It's like a place where I can enjoy myself and learn more about agriculture and how to farm.
Kahana no Eau.
What it means to me is working diligently with one another.
I don't really like getting dirty, but ever since I became a part of this family, I've kind of grown liking farming and stuff, learning new things about it.
Our philosophy is kind of like, if you want them, you make them. If you broke them, you fix them. So on the farm, you work when you can.
My wife wanted me to hook up with someone who did this because our grandson loves poi so much. And so I met Uncle David and I asked if I could join on, and he invited me with open arms. This one has a slightly different taste than a store-bought one. To me, it's a little sweeter, and to me, it tastes better because this made it.
That's living local.
That's living.
Yes.
Yes. We always believe in Kohala that if you're starving, that means something's wrong. There's so much food abundantly. That means we didn't teach you how to be sustainable.
That's why community gardens like this are growing across Hawaii schools. Recently, the Kohala Center launched a new initiative with the national nonprofit Food Corps to make edible education an essential part of school curriculum.
I really want to work together with them and bring the family into the garden and show them how easy it is to grow and how you can have healthy, nutritious food and made fast, and how you can involve the children in it.
When we put our hands in the dirt, when we have skin contact with the dirt, the mycelium that are in the dirt, they actually stimulate the release of serotonin and other endorphins in your body that make you happy. And here in this community, I know where the food comes from. I know who grew it.
I think that's awesome. All of us as Hawaiians, we have a connection to the land, and we all have it in us as mahi'ais, as farmers. And my goal is to make that child proud of what they did when they're in the garden.
And it's because of programs like this that reconnect our keiki to this place, that teach them how to care for it, that my grandkids and great-grandkids are going to be able to eat from this place.
It feels to me like a whole new way of life. Intimate, integrated, healthy, respectful, creating good jobs, and self-reliant.
For Catholic parishioners just down the road, it's also a whole new way of addressing food poverty and the importance of community partnerships.
It's not a complicated thing that we're asking. It's just these connections. That's all it is. And then develop strategies and actions that actually truly take care of those things that families care about.
It's a small start. We have built community connections, and I have backyard farmers that will drop things off. And I have people that come to the food pantry for food that will bring me the lemons from where they live.
It is a justice issue that people eat well and that we're part of that movement. So it's an exciting time for me. You know, I've seen the years evolve from food pantries to food bank to now looking at healthy, nutritious, sustainable food. and connecting that to other people's lives, you know, in very concrete ways.
Food security is very important. We are organic, so I like to share my good stuff with my neighbors and the people in the community.
It's kind of great that we take some of our surplus down to the food pantry and over at Annunciation Church. So I'm trying to encourage most of the farmers to do that.
Living local means taking all the resources and talents that we have and sharing it with others. That's living local.